Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Gateway to the Savage Frontier. We are doing an Iron Man run of this with all multi-class party. I think we're on part 6. Okay, let's do the copy protection. Page 3, line 6, word 5. Should be city. Alright, so last time we went on a ship to an island. I checked my notes, and we're looking for a pearl chest. We're in the Sea of Swords. That's where we want to go. I'm assuming that's where we're at, but I don't know that for sure. We're in a town called Turin. I have not really explored too much of this yet. Hey, we got Duncan, Bo, and Jimmy here. Welcome, guys. How are you all doing? It's going well here, Bo. How about you? Time for some savagery. Tanar's shop of useful items. Okay, what do you got for us? It's not that useful. I should buy some of those for Crevish, actually. He'll go nuts having flasks of oil. The computer loves throwing those. He's just so weak. His movement's 6. Okay. Gixer, thank you so much for resubscribing. 2 months now you've supported. Wow, I really appreciate that. And welcome, by the way. How are you doing? Greatly appreciate the support. Okay, so nothing else there. The Inn of the Ancient Whale. As the party walks by this door, you smell the unmistakable odor of fresh and not so fresh fish. Why are all you adventurers suddenly swarming through the canyons looking for meteorite ore to craft new swords? The waters here are full of fish. Why fight each other when a good peaceful life can be had on the sea? Hype, hype, hype. Subscription hype. Viewer hype. Can I go in here? Wait a minute, what did that say? Enter here, all ye who seek justice from the king. The king is gruff but civil to the party, and you record conversation journal entry 38. Okay, let me see if this is worth it reading out loud. 38. His name is King Threlked. Threlked? Iron Fist. Why do they have to have such crazy names? So people are coming to get the ore for magic swords. No one on the island can craft such a fine weapon. Only parties of veteran adventurers should dare enter them. Hey, that sounds like fun to me. Okay. We're not really veteran, I wouldn't say, but we're gonna go for it. Thank you, Gixer. I appreciate it. Gixer says, super thankful there's people like you playing these vintage games. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. This room is full of women making clay pots on spinning tables. One of them looks up nervously. You shouldn't be here, she says. The owner doesn't like visitors. Well, let's kill the owner. You surprise a group of pirates who are threatening one of the potters. They draw their swords and attack. Yeah, I remembered there were some jerks in here. Good old stinking cloud. I really need to cast anything on these. I'm going to move you up here just so we can get some more people up there. I knew it. He threw the flask of oil. The game is obsessed with those. It is cool that they have their own little icon, their own little sprite. They didn't have to put that in there. That's not going to be magical. You saved my sister from being beaten, and now all of us are freed from these cruel outsiders. Journal entry 44. Let's see. It says, I overheard our captors saying that fire giants have been preying on adventurers who are lucky enough to find meteorites. The giants sell the stolen ore to pirates in exchange for gems, grains, or even some of us as slaves. She shivered visibly and thanked us once again for saving. Okay. We didn't get experience. Okay, Lars Nonek, weapons, shields, armor. A piece of paper stuck to the door states, sorry, we cannot craft swords from meteorite ore. Okay, it's all just normal junk. We don't care. Hey, Saztam and Moody, welcome. How are you guys doing? Moody's on a 7-stream watch streak. Thanks for your support, Moody. Beyond this gate are the wilds of Turin. The guard tells you in a haughty voice, you are not Northmen. You are not even seafarers. If you pass through this gate, you go to your doom. Well, that's up for us to decide, isn't it? To the north and west, great canyons stretch to the horizon. Their sheer walls rising like obsidian spearheads plunged into the soft earth. To the east, a weathered peak thrusts at the sky, a small castle on its pinnacle. Okay. You can see that the doorway to the crag top castle is to the north. This room is a mess. Broken glass, decaying food, and trash are everywhere. And half the furniture has been broken over someone or something and smashed. Worse yet, the occupants want to do the same thing to you. Yeah, but it's just pirates. Well, there is a fire giant, but we'll probably get him with a stinking cloud. You're 8.1 out of 10, Moody. Glad to hear that. Fireball's not going to work. We can start magic missiling the fire giant. Yeah, he just wasted his turn. Crevish, someday you will hit with a flask of oil. Ah, he just hit. It only did 3 damage though. Fire giant's gonna go down now. Yeah, he hit again. Wow. Crevish is liking his flasks. You can hear a muffled voice calling to you from the next room. You find an old man who has been bound and gagged and tossed into a corner. Steely Pat releases him, and he thanks you for your kindness. Journal entry 47. 47, let's see. His name is Castusus. He was once a knight who served the kings of Turin and Gundarlin. In those days, the two islands were friends. He dared to enter the hottest volcanic vents in search of evil fire giants. I am impressed by your valor and your skill in taking on the mission. Let's see. Take this armor of the glacier that I wore during my service. It will give you protection against fire and against monsters. Wow, okay. +1 armor of the glacier. That's yours, Duncan. +0. -2. Hey, and 12 movement. Nice. Duncan says it was Jimmy who assaulted this poor man and ran off with his snacks. Okay. So that's it with this, I guess. Let's traverse this thing. The door has been built into an opening in the cliff to the north. So that's a one-way door to the south here. I don't want to go through that. Let me turn on search. There's probably secret doors everywhere. Yep. Duncan has found a secret passage to the east. You pass through a secret door and almost into the arms of a great stone-like creature. Margoyles. I think everyone has +1 weapons at this point. Okay. So that leads us back to where we came from. Oh, weird. OTO ambush. Surrenders. How would something like that surrender, and why would we accept it? It's just kind of weird. I know they have telepathic power. I guess maybe that's how they do it. Uh, Secret passage to the west. Party enters the room, but you are definitely not alone. Okay. Zero damage from the flask of oil. Doesn't work on him. But Crevish will make the same mistake again. He'll just keep on throwing them. Hey, it didn't work the first time. Let's try it again. Okay, I guess we're done with that. Yeah. Nothing else. So we're done with that section. Let's go to the right. Oil flask scam, Moody says. A large house has been built into the side of the mountain to the north. You surprise a group of men who are peering intently at a map of the island. They attack. Kraken Guard. 45 hit points. Good armor class, but all pikes are terrible. They don't do much damage to normal sized creatures. Oh, Jimmy lost his spell. Two of the guards held. Really kind of absurd how low damage an all pike does. I think it's 1d6, isn't it? No, it's something dumb. Let's make sure nothing's magical. Nope. Actually, let's check it. I'm curious. So we get +3 on our own. Yeah, it does 1d6. That's what I thought. That's so stupid. Gary Gygax, you did not know how to balance, did you? You examine the map of the region the Krakens had compiled and notice that it has a series of red marks on its western half and a question mark over the area to the northeast. I've already been over there. Maybe they're talking about something else. Northmen warriors attack. Guess we'll try a stinking cloud. Got one of them. Got two of them. Nice. Oh, wrong one. Crevice runs right into the stinking cloud. Ooh, we got 2 level ups ready. Okay, we can't rest here. Let's get out of here. Zachary and Jimmy are ready for a level up. Let's see. There's no training guild in this area. So the fighter will be next for Jimmy, which is good. It'll drop his Thaco to 14. 5% hit bonus chance. Zachary will be his fighter as well. Same deal, extra 5% chance to hit. Okay. Let's keep exploring this. We'll go left this time. Wait, what'd that say? There's a door in the cliff wall up ahead. This room has an awful odor and also the monsters from which it emanates. No treasure found. Some creatures stand on the far end of the room, flames leaping from their bodies. Like whirlwinds, they attack the party in a blast of fire. Ah, we got some Ifrit. Those are cool looking Ifrits. Much better than the Pool of Radiance Ifrits. Let's see if we can stinking cloud them. Ha! Jokes and gags. Stinking cloud for the win. Okay, that was just kind of weird. They're just in there by themselves. What are they doing in there? Oh, doorway. Entering the room, you almost step on a mound of rotting garbage, only to discover that it is a monster. We almost stepped on it, but they're what, 90 feet away? Doesn't make any sense. I don't think Stinking Cloud's working on them, even though it acts like it is. Let's check their armor class. Should be up now. It is working. It raised it from 3 to 7. So we got a 20% chance to, bonus chance to hit. But they just don't ever seem to gag. Gixer says, off to put the pier in the lake. See you next time. Okay. Well, have a good evening. And thanks for dropping in, Gixer, and the support, too. Okay, let's see if we can rest. South. The west wall of this room glows bright red with volcanic heat, and two spear-carrying monsters stand beside it, smiling hideously. They see the party and rush to the attack. So these are probably salamanders. Yep. It said there were 2. I see 3. Description scan. Yeah. Nice. I like how there's just random chairs on the battlefield in this room. No treasure found. Okay, the west wall. Nothing. Scammed again. There's nothing there. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Duncan says, get the ore yet. No, it did not. There was no ore. So I'm a bit confused. It said there was something on the west wall, but when I searched and bumped against the wall, there was nothing there. Try north again. I didn't go all the way to the side over here. at him. Really? Old person. Two steps. A large doorway has been chiseled into the face of the cliff ahead. Several warriors are in this room, sitting on wooden chairs or resting on straw mattresses. Looks like somebody wants some meteorites, one of them says. And when they see you enter and raise their axes to greet you. Okay. Not that scared. And for a backstab. Didn't work. Might not be able to backstab with a battle axe. Bet you can't. Need to give him a sword instead. Okay, any secret room? No, but there's still another doorway. As the party enters this tiny room, the far door is jerked open and great red blustery faces peer in. Hello, says one, glee in his eyes. Goodbye, says the other, even more happily. Stinking cloud. Ha. 1100. Hey, we got the meteorite ore. All right. Oh, that was a dead end. Okay. Well, we're done with this area then. so I know I have to go to a different place to have them make the sword. So we're done with this town, I guess. We want to go to the Isles. Okay. The ships leave here every morning at 800 hours. I think it might be Luskan I want to go back to. Or what's that other place called? Neverwinter Nights, maybe? Neverwinter? I think I'll go back to Luskan. Let's see if I can find where that is. Pretty sure I've seen it before. Just kind of wander around. We're ready for a level up anyway. We need to consolidate all this gold. There we go. Duncan says, now, do you continue or go back to Neverwinter and make that +3 sword? Yeah, I'm going back. That's where it's at, Neverwinter? Okay. I knew it was somewhere around here. Plus, I want to level up anyway. It'll do a lot of damage to the Margoyles. +3 stone cutting. Seems like you fight quite a few in this game. The other cool thing is I'll give that to Duncan so he can backstab with it as well instead of the battle axe. Neverwinter, here we go. Okay, let's go to the inn. Do have enough money. Okay, Zachary, here we go. 6 points. You got 5, that's not bad. Jimmy, actually, I think that's a triple class character too. I'm gonna have to check on that. Jimmy got 5. Yeah, that's really good for triple class. Nice. Okay, now we need to find the guy that makes the weapons. Is he down here? Yeah, here we go. Ah, you did it after all. Meteorite ore is useful stuff, no doubt about it. Come back in 3 days and we'll see what I have for you. 3 days, huh? Easy enough. I have for you this weapon, a sword of stone cutting. Guard it well, for it will do +3 damage against all evil beings. Better yet, against monsters made of stone, it will do double damage. May Tyr guide your hand. Duncan, that's yours. They go 14. They go 12. Nice. And we should be able to backstab with it. Excellent. Back to where we were. Okay, 800 hours. Now we'll go to the Isles. That's where we're supposed to go. Gundarlin. You cross the narrow gangplank and enter the ship. Sturdy voices cry out from below as the oarsman pulls the vessel through the bubbling waters of the Bay of Turn, and then to the southeast toward Gundarlin. The ship slowly edges its way to the pier at Gundbarg, Gundarlin's largest town. Ah, so Gundarlin's an isle. It's not the town. Okay, I got it. A rope is thrown to a tired old man who stands precariously near the edge of a warped wooden planking. You scramble onto shore. It feels good to walk on solid ground again. From what you saw entering the bay, Gundbarg is a major seaport. Warehouses, dry docks, and solidly built houses line the edge of an otherwise uninviting craggy isle. Okay, there's the inn. Okay, so that's the ship that leaves. Oh, that one goes to Neverwinter. Okay. Interesting. Pirates. More and more pirates. Here we go. +3 sword of stone cutting. Boom. Let's go right first. Sign beside the door says the sharper lineage, quality or armaments, and protective gear. The survivor's shop here. Let me guess, all normal. Small store to the east. Tana's merchandise shop. So much junk. Temple. No, we don't need temple service. It's a magnificent palace weathered by centuries of fierce storms and salty fog. Halt! King Redax can see no one. He is assembling an expedition to save Princess... Oh, not Princess Jag. I remember her. Every time we would save her, she would act like she saved us. She'd join our party for like 5 minutes, and then she'd leave. Every time. In the next room, you can hear men shouting. One says, "I told you, I don't know what we're going to do." Let her save herself. Secret passage to the west. Here she is already. Princess scam. Yeah, exactly. You burst through the doorway, landing in a pile on the floor. Looking up, you see a young woman with long blonde hair, barely out of her teens, glaring at you. The bodies of several pirates lay twisted on the floor behind her. Are you Jagerda? Crevish asks. The woman nods disgustedly. Duncan stands and bows, saying, We've come to rescue you. She snorts, Rescue? If you'd come sooner, I'd had to rescue you. Princess Jag says, Crevish, I'm sure the king's been worried. Jag interrupts him, bellowing, If my father even sneezed near you, little man, you'd be blown across the room. Crevish blushes and is silent. You explain your mission, and when you finish, Jag's serious look falls away, and she laughs out loud. Very well, brave adventurers, she says. You can be my honor guard on the way back to the palace. Duncan says, At least when you return her, you get a +1 shield. Boasts is quite the insult from her. Yeah. Yeah, she's just like belittles you the whole time, even though you save her. And it seems like we have to save her like 3 times. You escort her to the short distance to the palace, where King Red Axe embraces her excitedly and then welcomes you. Thank you for rescuing my daughter, he says. As a token, accept this reward. Okay, +1 shield. Let's see, Zachary. Let's give that to you. Get your armor class a little bit better. -1 now, okay. The king tells you about the purple rocks. Recorded as journal entry 55. All right, 55. The purple rocks may be the isles you seek, says the king. They have become a sad place. Their people were like other island folk, hardworking, many of them seafarers. A few generations ago, something strange occurred. Many gathered in a secret cult, which has become very powerful, called Kraken Society. They worship the symbol of Kraken, a huge squid that can easily destroy ships. There are 2 islands in the Purple Rocks, Eutherol and Trisk. The people of Eutherol and Trisk are impoverished, but continue to live as before. The people of Trisk, however, have been completely consumed by the Krakens, are controlled by them. If you have been to Turin already, but it is there that you have the best chance of finding someone who will take you to the Purple Rocks. May Saloon guide you on your journey. I don't remember that. Secret passages everywhere. I don't like this at all, says Draconic Dude. This is just the kind of place you'd expect to find scrags. They're so slow. They have like 3 movement. Why are you scared of scrags? They don't even have good saving throws. Draconic Dude, why are you panicking? Someone needs to give him the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy manual. It just says don't panic on the front. Take the gold. The silver's too heavy. Don't worry about it. A group of scrags is clustered on the far side of this area, rubbing their foul-smelling hands against the wall and arguing about something. They see the party and run to the attack. Man, I haven't used Fireball ever since I got it. I kind of want to do it. It's been a while. Do a double Fireball. Still with us? Can I rest here? Yeah, she's hogging up a bunch of experience. I wonder if we can drop her. Level 4 fighter. Does she have anything we can take? Nope, that's not magical. We're gonna drop her. Jigarda will be gone. Drop her from the party? Yep. She bids you farewell. Good riddance. Just want to make sure there's no hidden walls. Who goes there? Asks a voice. Adventurers who need answer to no one, says Crevish. Oh, the Oteoks can gag from the stinking cloud. They just have great saving throws against it, evidently. What does it say? Hidden by the narrow opening in the rock, a door is visible in the cliff to the north. Path here begins to climb steeply, wandering up the face of the cliffs. Top of this ridge is a popular lookout, or so the scattered trash suggests. From the high ridge, you think you see something large break the surface far out of sea. Hey, Mr. Spock. Welcome to stream. How are you doing? Thank you. Yes, I am. Okay. Let's check this first. This appears to be some sort of shrine carved from the bare rock of the cliffs. Large stone images of fearsome monsters line the wall. No sooner does the party enter the area than the stone monsters spring to life. They advance, fangs bared, snarling in anticipation of the battle. So they have fangs? Gargoyles have fangs? It's news to me. $18 damage. You're doing well? Glad to hear it, Mr. Spock. It's a warm day there. Cool. I like warm days. No treasure. So many empty doors. Okay. Let's rest real quick. So they're saying that Turin is the best way to get to that other place. Purple Islands. Make a note of that. I don't think I did left here. Oh, Hall of Training. Good. Okay, Zachary, you probably don't have enough money. Ooh, it's going to be his magic user. Level 3 spell. Oh, no, it's his thief first. He becomes a level 6 thief before level 5 magic user. Let's make sure. Yeah, he's not doing another level. Okay, yep, we exhausted this area. So we're done with this town. Parts here each morning. I think it said 9 o'clock. Yeah. It's one thing that I wish the gold box game had. For trash battles like this with that are 0 threat and 0 challenge. Just have you auto win. At least in Wizardry 6, 7, and 8, you get training out of trash battles. D&D, you don't get training. Okay. This is where you first stepped off. The ship flying familiar pennant. So I guess I need to go back to Turin because we want to find something that'll send us to the Purple Isles. And that guy said that's where it's at. Crash. A Yardum falls to the deck inches from Jimmy. You look up to see huge tentacles wrapping themselves around the bow. The whole ship groans as the giant kraken tightens its inexorable grip. Moments later, you're in the water as the ship disintegrates beneath the twisting tentacles. Swim away from the wreck, Duncan calls out. Bone-chilling screams reach your ears, but you don't dare look back. Soon the tragedy is over, and all you hear is the splashing of the party in the gentle seas. You pull together a mass of boards and barrels to rig a crude raft, and the waiting begins. For 3 days, no trace of ship or land. Hungry and exhausted, you finally spot a tiny island. Paddling with your last ounce of strength, you propel the makeshift raft to shore, where it is dashed to bits moments after you crawl up the rocks to safety. Okay. Duncan says, does Wizardry 6 and 7 have different music? All I hear is the same music when the battle starts. No, it does not. Wizardry 6 has no music. 0. The Wizardry 7 engine there's 3 songs. There's one for when you transfer your character. There's one for fights. There's one for the inventory management. We're really starting a new game too. That goes in with the transfer of the characters. So there's basically 3 songs. And when you rest, there's a 4th one. Yeah, so there's 4. That's it. Hand-painted sign to the north says, the visitors welcome. Neat, clean room. No dirty boots, please. The leader of the village seems suspicious of you and keeps casting strange glances at Steely Pat. Eventually, though, he relaxes, and you record your conversation as journal entry 40. Duncan says, that is why I like Mind Magic 3 World of Zine. Great music and sound effects. Headquarters of Kraken Society is on Trisk, the other island just across the strait. They also have fortress here on Ethereal, on the western coast, where they force us to pay tribute. They take almost everything we have, but if we don't pay, they will take defeat them. Yeah, I think whoever typed up this journal didn't do a good job. I think it's got typos. But whatever you can do, make our lives better. Okay. Western coast. We will kill the Krakens. Three tall, foul-smelling creatures are kneeling in the center of this beach, tearing strips of meat from a single small fish they caught. When they see the party, they cry out in harsh, high tones and then attack. rag. Wait a minute, that just did 18 damage. Oh, it's because they're a large creature. I was like, why did it do that much? Longswords do 3 to 12. Large. Gosh, I don't want the silver. The delicate tower of a small lighthouse rises to the north. Its powerful lamp is visible, burning through a thin mantle of whirling fog. Several men are in the lighthouse keeper's quarters, rummaging through its cabinets and chests. They attack. Duncan looks around the ruined lighthouse and says, if those pirates were tending its light, maybe whoever plans to use it is an enemy, not a friend. Should we douse it? Yes. Good suggestion, Duncan. Three guards leap to their feet as you enter the room and start yelling, outsiders, outsiders. Oh, 53, it said. Journal entry 53. Let's see here. Aaron suggested several weapons were stacked in one corner of the room. I suddenly cried out in delight. My magic longsword, the gold braid on its handle tarnished but undamaged, lay amidst a pile of crudely crafted weapons. Okay. I wish it didn't fly through like that. Small boat. You wish to take it to the other island? Not yet, no. Okay. Now I will. You pull your small battered boat onto the narrow beach. Everyone clambers on shore. Zachary points out a good hiding place behind some rocks, and soon the boat is out of sight. Journal entry 35. We're at the Kraken Stronghold. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Castle that rose above us was so great in size that it dominated the entire island. Uh, as if it were a statue and the whole of Trisk were only its base. The front of the building was carved in the image of a massive squid that rose 100 feet above the island, its huge eyes glowing from some frightfully hidden light. Behind it, the building gradually transformed into a heavy fortified castle with high parapets that seemed to go on and on until they merged into the cliff sides of the coast. Okay. Crevish turns to Duncan and whines. I'm not sure that going this way and knocking on the Kraken's front door is such a good idea. Can't we try to get in another way? I just picture him being that whiny. Two guards are engrossed in a game of Owned Bay on the far side of the room. When the party bursts through the door, they leap to their feet, and one runs toward the alarm bell. Back. The bell inside rings loudly, sound the alarm. Footsteps run from all directions, and commands are shouted in the air. You're doing good. Glad to hear that, Tim. Old person. A good test of our saving throws. Oh, that one became ungagged. That's lame. He was gagging. The cloud hadn't disappeared yet. That's lame. So I tried to go into the cloud, not caring if we got gagged, because that guy was gagging himself. But nope, it wore off, even though the cloud was still showing. Cloud scam. What a cloud scam. The air clears a little. Okay, got our spells back. It was a double scam. Let's see here. Wait, what did that say? Path is very steep here, rising from south to north. Margoyle's attack. We got away. The massive walls of the Kraken fortress rise above you. Let's go south first. Holy moly. I should have fled. I hit A to do area, but it didn't attack instead. I'm going to back up here. Do a fireball. Scamity scam scam. Let's see here. 2, 3. Keep on holding. Really? Yeah, that nausea is not lasting very long. Okay, the OTOs are surrendering. We gotta kill these dumb guards. Guess not all of them are surrendering. $1,400. See, you have that's so heavy. It's carrying extra armor. Okay, who's got the most strength? Zachary. There we go. Okay, can we rest here? You can't rest here. It's too dangerous. All right, let's get out of here. Uh, what? Somehow quick turned on for my dwarf. All right, so have a wand of ice storm. I think I'm going to use that. Okay, anybody injured? The nausea wore off. It's only lasting like 3 rounds. Nausea scam. Definitely kill the one that's nauseous because it doesn't last long. Oh, every single time. All right, where are we at? Rare, resist fires. See if we can get out of this. Okay. Really? I took one step. I took one step and there's another encounter. All right. Curse. This is just getting dumb. I want to throw the curse here, I guess. Sure, the best bang for my buck here. There's no groups of 4. Can I reach? I think I'm going to try to shoot this one. Crevish goes down. All right, I'm not worrying about healing him right now. Wand of Ice Storm. Spread out kind of annoyingly here. It's probably my best spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Armor class 0, +2 longsword. Utheko 11. I think I'm gonna hit one of these. Oh, it's not showing that they're nauseous. I know this one was nauseous. Did it wear off already? It's been like 1 round. Nope, it just didn't show us. Draconic dude goes down. Let's see here. They're not injured at all. That one's not injured either. I'm trying to think It might be better for here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're doing it right. Stinking cloud is always a gamble. The fact that it shows red there, I think, means he's nauseous. Yeah. We don't get to choose who we bandage, which is kind of a problem. Yeah, bandaged crevish. Which we don't care about. Okay, let's try to take down some of these nauseous before they're no longer nauseous. That was nauseous. These guys are all at full health. Hey, Steely Pat, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? He says, don't forget the stupid faces the characters make when they have status afflictions in Might Magic 3. Yeah, they do make some dumb faces, don't they? Really out of things to do here. I really need to hit that nauseous one, but I just can't get over there. All I can do is Wand of Ice Storm. Let's see right here. Two hit points, Steely Pat. This guy's got a lot of hit points left. Okay, Duke surrenders. Yeah, look at that. I knew that was going to happen. Nausea wore off. Can't do that. That sucks. It's only going to hit two of them. Don't have a choice though. Okay, Steely Pat, you stand back. Shoot a bow. I'm going to be really annoyed if I walk one step and get another encounter after this. He's got a Might Magic 3 profile picture, Duncan does. Actually, that's not from 3, that's like from 6, right? I think that might be Might Magic 6, that picture. Oh, I thought it was done. Still got one with 45 hit points. Just standing in the cloud. Mocking us. I'd be really annoyed if I take one step and get encountered. Because I don't have anything else really. I don't have any healing potions. I don't have any cleric scrolls. This is just magic missiles. Search is not on. This place I can rest? No, that's where we fought the guards. Leave the island. Okay, can we rest here? Guards tell you to move along. That's fine. Where's the inn? Oh, we're back in Neverwinter. Yeah, we were going to get party wiped if I stayed there. 6 is correct, Duncan? Okay. Might and Magic 6. Don't they cut you down to 4 characters in that game? Yeah, I don't like having just 4 characters for most games. All right, so I need to look at my spells that I have and think about this when I go back there. There was nobody casting fire spells. Get rid of resist fire. We're going to pick up more hold persons. Get rid of bless. See. Sleep's not going to work. Duncan says, yes, it works fine in those games for me. I've beaten 6, 7, and 8 with every party combination possible. Okay, let's get another whole person. I think those are my best spells. Okay, we are not ready for a level up. Let's see if we can take a boat. Here we go. Ah, really? That's not what I expected. That's weird. So we can't go back to where we just was. Doesn't sell cleric scrolls. Let's buy one of these. Haste, lightning bolt, dispel magic. Okay. That could be helpful. Let's give that to Bo. Garbage encounter. Ah, Jimmy's ready for a level up from that. That's good. Ah, finally, it's his level 5 magic user. Trying to think about these fights. I don't think invisibility works. I think every enemy can pretty much see us. The only one I was considering was slow. It could be helpful in these big fights. Because their fireball damage isn't really high enough, but I have 3 of them now. The only thing I'm not sure about, let me see if the manual says. I don't know if you can hit your own guys with slow. If not, that could actually be an advantage. Because I could, when the enemies surround me like that, I could still slow them all and not slow myself. Let me see if the manual says. Oh. Slow affects 1 target per level of the caster. That's it? Only affects the side opposing the caster. Okay. So that is good. But we're so low level, it would only affect 5 enemies. I don't think it's worth it. If it affected a bigger area, it'd be worth it. Steely Pet says, this is me with the 7th saga because my brain is the worst. Oh, about mind magic, you mean? Mr. Spock says, ah, slow. That's the spell I was given at birth. Unfortunately, I can only cast it on myself. LOL. I'm sure that's not true, Mr. Spock. Okay, Jimmy, you get another first level spell. And a third. Let me see what our enlarges do at this point. $18.91. In long battles, that could actually be helpful. See everybody's strength. It would definitely help Krevish. It would help Jimmy a decent amount. Draconic dude. Krevish. Let me see what Duncan's. His is 1842. Yeah, it helps him a little bit. It gives him one better Thaco and 2 extra damage. Nobody's level 6 magic user yet. Okay, we'll keep one on Jimmy. Wait, Zachary, hold on. Are you level? He's only level 4. We're definitely giving him magic missile. Draconic dude, let's get you 2 enlarges. Okay. So I plan to enlarge Duncan, Krevish, and Draconic dude. Actually, Jimmy could use one too. Okay, let's give Jimmy one. So we'll have 4 enlarges cast. I guess we have to go all the way back around. And this is 1800 hours. Yeah, slow would actually be good when you're surrounded like that. If you had a, like maybe a level 8 or 10 magic user, because it only affects the enemies. Of course, only if they're melee or ranged attackers. It wouldn't do any good for spellcasters. Okay, where do I go now? I think we wait. It's at the end of the pier. Here we go. Gunderlin. I think we have to go all the way to the side, right? I'm confused. No, I didn't do this right. Someone in Turin takes us there. Okay, I think I have to wait until 900. Okay, turn. What? Oh, come on. Just pool the money. Tedium. It resets the cursor. Yeah, it's not very user friendly. Here. Okay, same thing happens where it sends us to this island. That's what we have to do. All right, so then there's a boat on the left side we need to go to. Right? Oh, wow, we have to do this whole fight again? What the? It's like it completely forgot we already did all this. They probably didn't expect someone to leave and come back. Zachary is ready for level up. Oh, and that's an important level up. I'm not doing it though. I'm not going back for that. Did I do this? I don't remember doing this. $28 damage. Nice sword. And Orteco's bad. Wow, we just got 66 damage backstab. One of the guards, Aki, find a strange message. Journal entry 49. Journal entry 49. Oh, okay. It's a cryptic code. I'm not gonna try to translate that. A bit confused. I go up here? Yeah, I already did this, and it's giving me the exact same encounter that I already did. It's pretty strange. Ceiling Pad says, imagine being paralyzed in what's basically a crap cloud and watching a little cleric come up to you and bonk you with a stick and killing you. Yeah. Yeah, it's not exactly realistic. I was talking about that earlier. Wizardry 6 did it right, where you take double damage and your evasion armor class goes to 15 instead of an insta kill. The insta kill just doesn't make sense, especially considering you could throw a dart at something and insta kill it. But D&D didn't separate anti-penetration armor class with evasion armor class, so it didn't have that ability to separate the two. Got a backstab again. Journal entry 36. Says we already did before. Okay, so this time we're going to sneak around the other way. We're not going to go in through that main area. Sounding the alarm. Ah, they're already sounding the alarm. Alarm scam. Okay, let's try to target some of these. Good. So alarm's sounding. At least we can rest here. To the north lies the entrance to a small, weathered fortress. From the look of the walls, it predates the Kraken complex by several centuries. You surprise two tall, horrid-smelling creatures in the middle of an argument. They rush to attack. Okay, we have one more chance for him to become nauseous. Let's delay. There we go. got that. You enter a makeshift throne room. At one end, an oversized stuffed chair sits on an uneven stone pedestal. Even from across the room, a strong odor of rotten meat can be sensed coming from the tattered throne. I have to search here. Nope. Three scrags look up from examining a pile of bones for any remaining traces of meat. They look at the party and drool escapes from the corners of their mouths as they rise to greet you. Stinking cloud for the win. Ooh, a shield. Okay, Steely Pat. -1, -2. It's +1 shield. Nice. We got 3 ready for level up. So let's take a look. Steely Pat will be a level 6 cleric. Oh, wait. Yeah, he has 18 wisdom. I think he can become... No, hold on a minute. Wisdom just impacts... I think wisdom just impacts your bonus spells. Doesn't impact your level cap. I think he's already level capped. I feel like half-elves clerics can only go to level 5. So that's probably his fighter ready for the next level. This will be level 5 magic user. We already knew that. And Bo will be a level 6 fighter. Okay. That probably is worth leaving. Let's double check. Yeah, that looks like... Okay. Get out of here. Okay, perfect. Okay. Steely Pat, here we go. You got 5 hit points, not bad. Zachary. 3. Not bad for 3 classes. And Bo. You got 5, that's not bad. Stako dropped, perfect. Okay, guys, I think that's a good place to save it. So I need to make a note here. So, need to go back to Luscan, then go to the G-Town, then go back to Turin. It will auto crash the ship and go west from center of island to the Kraken headquarters, I guess I'll call it. I don't know if it is a headquarters. But... Okay, got my notes, so I remember what to try to do next time. Yeah, that area is not easy because you can't rest, and they were just spamming you with encounters. But thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.